Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Welcome back to our technical English class for grade 11. This is the continuation of our lesson on technical support. Technical support 2 on page 53 of the course book. Let's look at the objectives. We have 3 objectives. Number 1, extract details to fill gaps after listening to phone calls. Number 2, express possibility and certainty in the present and the past using the modals must, may, might, and could. And the last objective is to identify 3 ways of suggesting a solution. Let's quickly revise our keywords for this lesson. We have solution, which is a way of solving a problem. Then we have diagnosis, which is a judgment about what a particular problem is. And we have possibility, which is a chance that something may happen or be true. And the last word is the opposite of possibility, which is certainty, is a state of having no doubt at all about something. In our last class, we listened to phone calls between Lisa, who is an IT technician, and her colleagues about computer problems. In this lesson, we are going to listen to how Lisa diagnoses the problem. Open your course books to page 53. Task 4. Listen to Lisa diagnoses the problem. Complete the statements with the verbs in the box. We have could, may, might, and must. Pause the video and read through the statements. Now, listen and complete the statements.
Unit 7, Recording 20. 1.
You must have checked the Remember Password box.
2.
Your computer must be using the wrong screen resolution settings.
3.
Your email program may be blocking the attachments.
4.
Your firewall might be blocking the pop-ups.
5.
Another electronic device could be interfering with the connection.
6.
You must have given the computer a different IP address from the router.
Great. Now let's check the answers. Great. Our next task is to identify which of the statements are certainly correct and which are possibly correct. That is, which statements in 4 shows that Lisa thinks her diagnosis is 1. Certainly correct. Write C after the statement. Possibly correct. Write P after the statement. That is, write C for certainly and P for possibility. Pause the video, read through the statements again, then do the task. Let's check the answers. Number 1, C, certainly correct. Number 2, P, certainly correct. Number 3, possibly correct. Number 5 is possibly correct. We have might. Number 5 is also possibly correct. We have could, the modal could here. And the last one is certainly correct. We have the modal must. You can see that for possibility, we have the modals may, might, and could. While with certainty, we have the modal must. Moving on to our next task, you are going to listen to 4 different ways in which Lisa suggests a solution. Still on page 53, task 6. Listen to how Lisa suggests a solution. Complete the statements. Use the correct form of the verbs in the box. We have could, don't, lower, suggest, try, and type. Pause the video and read through the statements. Now listen and complete the statements.
Unit 7. Recording 21. 1.
Now try typing in the correct password.
2.
Try lowering your security level.
3.
Well, you could move the phone away, or why don't you move the router around?
4.
I suggest you try moving the router to a different location.
Great. Now, let's check the answers. Now, let's examine the structure used to express certainty and possibility. We have seen that may, might, and could are used to express possibility, while must is used to express certainty. Now, for the present possibility, we use any of may, might, could, followed by be and the present continuous. That is verbs with ing if there is a verb. For example, the file may, might, or could be too large. For the present certainty, we use must followed by be and the present continuous. For example, the firewall must be blocking the attachment. Now, for the past possibility, we use any of the models may, might, or could, followed by the present perfect. That is, have plus the past participle, that is verb 3. For example, you may, might, or could have broken it. And for the past certainty, we use must followed by the present perfect. Must followed by the present perfect. For example, you must have broken it. Now let's look at ways of suggesting a solution. You can suggest a solution using try followed by verb with ing. For example, try clicking on the undo button. You can also use why don't you? For example, why don't you click on the undo button? And you can also use the modal could. You could click on the undo button. You can see that why don't you and could are both followed by the bare infinitive, that is, the base form of the verb. Great. Now let's round up the lesson with an exercise. Choose the correct options. Now pause the video and try to do the exercise, and we will check the answers afterwards. Great, let's check the answers. Might have broken it. And number 2, we have be blocking. Number 3, and the last one is why don't you send it for repair to our IT specialist. This is the end of the lesson. Thank you for watching. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.